So today's video, I thought I would do a video of like makeup that's outside of my comfort zone, because when it comes to makeup. So let's just get straight into it. So I've like wrote a list of makeup that's outside of my comfort zone. So I'm gonna start with primer. Primer, there's not really anything major outside of my comfort zone, but I'm going to go with a matte primer to go with what, because this will fit with what's not in my comfort zone. I got this idea from Angelica Nykovich, like I saw her do a video and I wanted to give it a go myself, like try some things outside of my comfort zone. This primer will make sense when I go through like the next items. Gonna put a little on my eyes. Like very sort of matte. This is the Power Grip Matte Primer. So outside of my comfort zone when it comes to foundation, and that is full coverage. This is the Camo Hydrating CC Cream. This is quite full coverage. And on me, that I like a decent amount of coverage, but it's not in my comfort zone because I have dry skin, so I don't want to use like really full coverage. Can go quite cakey. So we are going to see how this goes. Like, I have quite dry skin, so like really full coverage just kind of have like combination of like dry and can be a bit oily when it's like really hot. But I do find like using things that are less full coverage works a lot better on my skin. Like building the coverage rather than necessarily going in with like full coverage. So this, I like tried the concealer and have the concealer. This is quite outside of my comfort zone because this is full coverage. Like, I'm more of a medium buildable coverage. And then to go along with this is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is so full coverage. This is like well out my comfort zone. I'm doing a full coverage because this does not last well on my skin. Like, I'm using it, but I much prefer this one, which I will probably start using more of this week. Great day to be doing makeup outside of your comfort zone because it is so warm today. I'm literally trying to reach for all of my summer tops and things, which I don't own too many. But this is like quite full coverage. This will be, so it's not my favourite. But when it says full coverage on there like this, it doesn't appeal because like it just doesn't. But obviously some of that could be my skincare, so I'm trying to make my skincare better, like use good skincare products, because I've obviously tried every primer to keep it down, but no primers really managed that. This primer with my usual products isn't outside my comfort zone, but with full coverage stuff, it is quite outside of my comfort zone. Then another thing that's outside my comfort zone, translucent powder. I don't like the idea of getting flashback when taking a photo and that. Which I don't even own one. It's how much it's not in my comfort zone, so I'm just going to use this because it's like the lightest powder I have. I need a lot of powder today because it's warm, so I'm just gonna set my face. All over just to keep it locked in. And I'm not this rigorous with powder, but got to keep that makeup down. Then another thing well outside my comfort zone, contour. I don't like it. Contour just makes my face look dirty no matter which brush I choose. I'm going to put it on a fluffy brush because then, like, it could just be this contour, but I just don't like it. That doesn't even blend. I literally like always use bronzer with contour. The best contour I've like come across that I actually do like is e.l.f. contour, but this shows more what I mean about not liking contour. And no matter how much I blend this in, it will not blend out because the pan's just too small to like get it in. I like bronzer because of my warmer complexion. I'm not a cool toned fair, I'm a warm toned fair person. So contour just does not work on my skin. Plus it just looks like dirt on my face. That is not doing the products any justice. Contour. Blush. I was only until last year a pink person. Like I only wore pink blush. Now I've been introduced to orange blush. This is one of the orange blushes I own. Because I'm not going to do like loads of cream products today. Because it will just melt. And then red blush. This looked like a cool Christmassy one. It's a velvet cream blush. I'm going to go with the powder. Orange. So it's like more colours of blush I'm getting more into. Still not there with highlight. Like I still love my gold highlight. Like it's really outside my comfort zone doing these bold highlighters. I love highlight. It's just more gold. Like anything that's not a gold, I don't really like. Like gold highlight, it's the only highlighter colour in my comfort zone. So I'm going to use this because it's not completely gold. Like it's still quite gold, but it's not completely gold. Guess that will have to blend out. It's a light for brow bone, but I do actually quite like this one, so it's something I like, but it's a little bit more outside of my comfort zone. And it's not completely gold, it looks a bit more pinky gold. So then eye primer, just going to use my regular eye primer. Sometimes I do have to squeeze the tube, put a little bit under my eyes just to, then I always blend it with the sponge. This kind of helps to, not doing setting spray yet because I'm going to do one that I don't like. But it smells so bad, I don't want my tea being present. So in terms of eyeshadow, what shade is really out my comfort zone? Black. I have dark eyes. I've used black, but it's not a comfort zone shadow. Like, it's not a shadow that's in my comfort zone, because black doesn't always, if I do it wrong, look that good. So I'm going to start with going into Cookie Dough. It's still quite wet, but that's what we're starting with. It's actually not looking too bad, this makeup. Wouldn't choose it. Like, some things I like, but other things I wouldn't choose again. That brush is very wet. That other blending brush gone. I'm just gonna have to use this brush. I think I'm just gonna have to use this brush to like blend out. Look for another brush. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the black on like the very outer corner. Kind of keep it on the very outer corner. Black, if you don't blend it well, the shade I find quite hard to work with. Like using black shadow, kind of, I find very difficult to work with. I often find it goes a bit pants when trying to blend it. So I might go back to this brush and try and blend it. See if it's a slightly wetter blending brush. Like, this really is not my comfort zone. Colour shadows. Blending this out with a little bit of another colour might help. Gonna use the same brush. That wasn't the right brush. Like, colourful eyeshadows are like thing, like a neutral black. It's kind of more outside my comfort zone. It's like I only use like the tiniest bit of the black. Not gone too deep. Gonna probably blend back with this shadow. Blends. That's what we're working with. Normally I'd deepen up with like cheesecake or enchanted or even like chocolate orange. Chocolate orange I'm going to put on the little lash line. My favourite neutral shades in this palette. I also just add a little bit of what's left. Look. In terms of shimmers, I'm not really. I'll use shimmers with mats. Like, I like shimmers, like there's not anything. Like, it's mainly using black eyeshadow that's outside my comfort zone. In terms of this setting spray, I don't like it. I'm going to use this one, but I'm going to move my cup. Just so when I next go to drink out of it, it's not... Aggressive sprays are essentially outside of my comfort zone. God, this is a mini, so I don't have to use loads of that. I need to decide on like a shimmer shade on the lid, which is not going to be too difficult. I'm going to go into the Battery and Black Cherry palette. I'm going to keep spraying our brushes with the setting spray we don't like. Aggressive sprayers aren't really my kind of thing. Gonna gone into Glaze and then Wild. The best thing I could say if you try new things, generally use a formula that you're familiar with. Like, even though black is like, it's not an unfamiliar palette to me, it's one I already kind of own. And I'm probably going to go back into the, just to pack, I tend to pack blacks rather than, then what's out of my comfort zone when it comes to eyeliner is eyeliners that are not a felt tip. Essentially these pot liners. It's great, it's waterproof, but not in my comfort zone at all. This is the greatest eyeliner. This will be so hard to get off later because it's waterproof. One side always goes further than the other because it's hard to do two matching wings. Then another thing outside of my comfort zone is not wearing fake lashes. Just doing mascara. I will probably put some fake lashes on after this because I'm going out. Do need to sort my hair out. Just need to sort brows and lips. Gonna add some black to my waterline. Just kind of tie this all up together. Then for lips, nude lips. Gone for a gloss, but nude lips. So not in my comfort zone. Nude lips always feel like I wash out. This I'd put my mauve lip with. Not a nude. I don't like it. Like, I really do not like it. Just looking for my anti-frizz. Can to get a knot out. There you go, it's very frizzy, but that's just life. So this is my final look, so I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.